Yes, sir. Yeah. Sweet Emily. Sweet Emily. Being up my girl Empress, you know. Hey, I see you and I feel you.
Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon.
I'm listening to you every day, girl. You're shining like a diamond. Playing, breaking, scraping, jumping new. I'm rooting for this cutie.
I have a live
Sexy female DJ, she's so fine. I love listening to the Natural Empress Show. Whoa. So good to be here with you. Empress, my jack, natural like that. I'm happy that I'm with you. Empress, my jack. Yo, that's a fact. I'm always tuned in. Here we go again. You're playing sweet music. I respect you much, you see. I'm subscribing while you're vibing. Hi. Streaming live is how you be. This cutie, she's not moody. No way. Consistency, that's your way. So help me say, Empress all the way. Hi. So good to be here with you. Empress, my jack, you're natural like that. I'm happy that I'm with you. Empress, my jack. Yo, that's a fact. I'm always tuned in. Here we go again.
Star 106.5 hits. It's another Give Thanks feature Thursday. And listen, boy, do I have a show for you today. Oh man, if you're traveling outside there, we are Star 106 on your FM dial. If you want to catch what's going on behind the scenes, you can always catch us on Star 106.5 on Facebook, as well as Natural Empress on Facebook. I am DJ Beats holding it down temporarily for the natural one. I am joined by three amazing guests today. Well, one of them isn't really a guest. She's sort of like the co-host of the show. I'm talking about the amazing Miss Ariel. Good afternoon, Ari.
Good afternoon.
I am joined by Miss Lachara from Cable Bahamas.
Hi.
ALIV, and all of that goodness, and the man of many, many talents, my featured guest for today, Mr. Jonathan Cakeswell.
Yeah, I see.
And listen, I've got to tell you what ALIV and Rev and Cable Bahamas has going on for you. The Inspire Women's Conference is going to be happening October 12th. Yes, one day before my birthday, if we're counting down. But before we get into that, I have to say thank you to the amazing people that make this show possible. I'm talking about C-File. Special thanks to Fender Special thanks to the Cleveland Clinic. Gotta say thanks to KFC, who have that the new smokehouse chicken sandwich that I still have yet to treat Ariel.
Okay, I was just about to say that.
I wanted to get to it before you get to me, That's how this thing goes. I would say special thank you to Bahamas Air, who they are the national flag here, but beyond anything, they are trying to take you to see a Miami Dolphins game October 29th. The Miami Dolphins are going to be up against the New England Patriots, I believe, and all you have to do is go ahead and take any international flight. Bahamas Air, they take the flag all over the place. You catch any of the flights, you send your confirmation number to marketing@bahamasair.com, and you all set. Just sit back and wait for your call. Special thank you to Solomon's and Costrite, where it pays to be a member. All right. Also, thank you to the West So thank you, and special thanks to Muffler World, as well as Bahamas Welding and Fire, where they are more than just their names. All right. Now, it is a feature Thursday here on Free Your Mind, and today we're featuring the Inspire Her Women's Conference. It's all about empowering, elevating, and enriching our women. And we have Miss Clara
Yes.
from Cable Bahamas to tell us some more about that. Good afternoon, Miss Chara.
Good afternoon, Mr. DJ Beats. How are you?
I am excellent. Thank you for asking.
Of course, no problem.
All right, so tell me a little bit about the Inspire Her Women's Conference.
Okay, so essentially, Cable Bahamas is actually really proud to present this conference. It's mostly focusing on, like you said, empowering, enriching, and elevating women. We have 2 sessions that are going to be going on. We have a morning session mostly for teenagers. So if you're between the ages of about 14 to 18 years old, you're in high school and you're interested in women's empowerment, you're interested in uplifting yourself, you're interested in motivational speaking, you may want to come down. It's $35 a ticket, and we do have special offers available for schools, so you can come in and have those discussions and find out more information. And then we have another session that's $50. That's going to be mostly for adults. It's a chance to connect, network, speak to industry leaders, speak to the guest speakers that we have there, and we do have some amazing guest speakers as well.
Okay. So who are some of the guest speakers?
Okay, so the first guest speaker that I'm aware of that we know is Miss Shauna Spenley, and then we have Miss Maya Watson. So Shauna Spenley is actually from California. She is the global, she's the president of global entertainment at Riot Games, and she actually had really, really huge impact in Netflix over the past 15 years. She has a background in marketing, she has a background in STEM, and she has brought Netflix in 15 years from to 250 million subscribers, up to 250 million subscribers. And she has a lot to say, she has a lot to do, she has a lot to give, and she's such a great motivational speaker. So it's just really, we're really, really grateful to have her come down. And then we have Miss Maya Watson, who honestly really needs no introduction. She's the CEO of The Manual, which is a tech company. And she's also worked with some industry names like the Obamas, Oprah Winfrey. So yeah.
Oh, so this is a big time
yes,
conference.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So you definitely don't want to miss out on this. And I think for the price that we're doing the tickets for, it's $35 once again for young adults, and for adults it's $50. I think for the price that we have, I think it's such a great value for you to connect, to network, to get to meet new people in the industry. And like I said, it's all about empowering women. So if that's something you're interested in, you would definitely want to check us out. It's on October 12th, and it's at the Grand Ballroom at Atlantis.
Okay.
So I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
When I'm a young
Indeed you are.
we'll go with young.
Yes.
Young lady. If I do purchase a ticket and I do come out, what
Mhm.
can I be expected to learn?
Okay, so you can expect to learn insights from industry professionals. You can expect to learn how to gauge your professional and personal life, how to balance that. You can also expect to learn how to empower yourself and empower other women around you, support women around you. And you will also, who's not here for the swag bags? Who's not here
Yeah.
for the guest speakers? Who's not here for that? So you definitely will want to come down. And also there's going to be like refreshments and drinks, and so you definitely want to come by.
Payments like food.
Well,
And you said the morning session tickets are only $35?
yes, the morning session tickets are $35, and I think it's between 9 to 12, and then the evening session is from 5 p.m. till 9:30. So you have a good amount of time there.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's very nice, very beautiful.
Okay, and it's gonna be in the grand. Okay, so the grand ballroom, that's the big one. All right, so I could definitely see this as being, hey, if there are any schools out there listening, this is an amazing opportunity to, for like the girls, instead of going to PE for that day or whatever.
It can be for girls and guys too, whoever's interested in
it's-
inspiring women and
Very much
empowering
so.
women
Are
who
you-
wants to learn about, a feminist perspective on how to deal with yourself professionally and balance yourself. That's definitely what you would want to. If you're interested, you can come by.
You know who I think this will do good for as well? A lot of small business owners that we have here and their
Mhm.
teams.
Absolutely.
It's a great team building type
Exactly.
of exercise.
And
that-
we will have exercises like that there.
Yeah.
So
I'm
you'll get
glad-
to meet some new people.
I'm glad y'all said that because honestly, I don't know why I thought this, but because it was, it's called the Inspire Her Women's Conference, my mind instantly thought, oh, well, I guess it must be like a women's only thing.
Doesn't
No, you
have
could
to
go.
be.
He just
Not at
wanna
all.
know.
Not at all.
He just want to know if he invited.
You are
invited
absolutely
me.
invited.
I
You're
wanna-
invited.
I was afraid to ask, honestly.
But you can
Thank
get the tickets if you're interested. You can get the tickets at the ALIV Harbor Bay and Cable Beach stores at any time that we have operating hours. So you can come by and pick up your tickets there. But we also, Cable Bahamas was gracious enough to give me 4 of these tickets to give away today. So you can participate in the Facebook Live and possibly get, one of these amazing tickets.
All right. So you can actually win some of these tickets. Ariel, how do you think we should give these tickets away?
I was actually just about to ask. Did you have anything?
Anything in mind?
Mhm.
I'll think of something by the commercial break. I'll
Okay.
definitely think of
Maybe
something.
some questions about the two
Maybe.
ladies.
Yeah.
Maya
If they're
Watson
interested, yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna open up the questioning. What we'll do is we'll take a break and we'll ask the question, and we want people to answer the questions on the Facebook page. So if you're driving your car right now and you're listening, you have time to pull on the side of the road or park up by the beach, flip open your phone, go quick. Don't break the law. Go quick. Open up your phone, go over to Star 106.5 on Facebook, Natural Empress on Facebook, and we're going to give you a chance to win one of 4 tickets to this amazing Inspire Her conference that's going to be taking place October 12th at the Grand Ballroom at Atlantis. And we're going to go to that commercial break right about now.
First of the afternoon look at traffic. There are only a few corridors where traffic is actually slow and a bit busy. That would be going home along West Bay Street right now, where it's only slow heading along West Bay Street, but it's on the move, so it's not really hanging up there. Traffic around the University of the Bahamas on Nassau Street side, University side, and even for a bit of Pontiana Drive, it's a bit slow, but it's on the move. It's not hanging up at all. In fact, the entire Wolf Road is active, and traffic is simply on the move. It's not really hanging up. A full contingent of traffic is on the move on Marathon Road, especially in the southbound lane. And that intersection of Wolf Village, Bernard and Soldier Road is quite busy, especially on the Soldier Road and Village Road sides. Those corridors going into the roundabouts, both Luther Road South and East Street South, already stacked with dual lane of traffic. It's a slow move through there, but they're doing it quite well. Tolis William Darling Highway, the westbound lane going into the Samanova Highway roundabout, you'll have to hit the brakes and slow down before you can get through there. Traffic in the Carmichael Road and Luther Road area, normal for this time of the afternoon. Give and take happens in that area. And moving along East Street South of Soldier Road, heading home, same thing. And finally, moving on the Eastern Road is active, but certainly not bungling at all. So in our first look, we've got a moderate look of traffic movement happening around the island, with no real extensive delays and hang-ups going on as yet. There's National Traffic Report, service of J.S. Johnson, the only insurance agency in brokers, giving you peace of mind of the Bahamas for over 100 years. You're able to call them about their services at 397-2100. That's 397-2100. With that first, high in the sky look at traffic this afternoon. I'm VAW.
Earning zero interest on your savings at the bank with as little as $100. You can start earning interest on your money while you're sleeping, eating, or standing in line at the bank with the CFAL Savings Express Plan. Ready to invest? Start by putting $1,000 into our mutual funds and earn interest there too. Because at CFAL, your interest is our interest. Visit CFAL.com to start now. CFAL, growing wealth for future generations of Bahamians.
President Lunkin, you remember them hexagonal-shaped tile I was telling you about the other day? The Oxford white, elephant gray, and real black porcelain? You remember? Well, I forget to tell you that them same tile come in square 24 by 24 inch. I said, how they can be the same if one square and one hex? He said, I don't mean the same like that. I mean same like porcelain and name. So I got a hex Oxford white, elephant gray, and real black porcelain tile, and I got a square 24 by 24 Oxford white, elephant gray, and real black porcelain tile.
24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. This is the home of today's hit music and yesterday's favorites. Star 106.5 FM. Free your mind.
Star 106.5. Yes, it's another Free Your Mind Give Thanks Thursday, Feature Thursday. I'm joined by ALIV, Jonny Cake, and Miss Ariel. We're talking about the Inspire Her Women's Conference that's going to be put on by Cable Bahamas on October 12th at the Grand Ballroom at Atlantis. And we have 4 tickets. We got 4 tickets that we're going to be giving away. And let me tell you something. With all of the bad influences that's going around today, especially for our younger women, we got guys like, I don't even want to call her name.
Don't call her name.
Because her name don't accurately describe her. But it's something with the color red, talking about this pink and that brown.
Oh my.
Hello.
Well, listen. Maybe we could say that, but at the same time, she is a millionaire now. So she doing something right, something working.
Okay, but I mean, $1 million from what though?
From pink and brown.
Okay, now.
You know pink plus brown equals $1 million.
Listen, I come from an era where sometimes, honor and respect is worth a little bit more than money, Bob used to say that, you can't never get your name back.
Beats, there is a serious need for this Inspire Her Women's Conference here in the Bahamas, because this is coming from more of a feminist approach where we are empowering women from all backgrounds, regardless of how they may come across or how they may be viewed.
Pink and brown.
You know what? Would you mind?
Because you ain't about to sit here and tell me, you seriously, really?
Listen, our lovely guest from ALIV, what are some of the things that women what are some of the ways that people can be unbalanced in their work lives? They can be unbalanced in their personal and work life, and how it affects them on a daily basis.
Well, you have to think about time. You have to think about, the amount of time you have in a day to do things, whether or not you're stressed out, whether or not you feel like the job may be overwhelming. You try to think about ways that you can actually balance yourself, maybe research, do a couple of things, work out, take care of yourself. But, on that path to balance, it's always good to have mentors, networking. It's always good to have support.
Especially from people that's been there and that have succeeded.
And I mean, big time succeeded. Like I said, we have Shauna Spenley here. Shauna Spenley is truly amazing. She has 4 Emmy wins and 5 nominations.
Oh wow!
She is in charge of looking at and overseeing a lot of Netflix shows right now. One of them being Arcane. So these are people that you can definitely be inspired by, and they're telling you how they do it. They're telling you how they got there. They're telling you how they fought for it. They're telling you bits of their personal and professional lives.
So this is almost like industry secrets.
Industry secrets, exactly. And we want to share that. Cable Bahamas is really about outreach. We're really about outreach initiatives and trying to reach people with strategic partnerships. And I really think that this specific conference could really do a lot to kind of set a stage and set a precedence for what more we can do for Black women in our nation, especially young Black women.
Love that part. That's my favorite part.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I'm, a few months ago we had the Hub was a part of. I think it was. I don't remember exactly what school it was, but we often go to like the thing that what's it called when you invite the students up to talk about their career day.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. And a new trend that I've been noticing is that there are, of course you see a lot of kids like they're now interested more in STEM and interested in programming and those sort of careers, but it's not just the boys, it's a
the girls.
lot of girls
Mm-hmm.
are now interested in these STEM related subjects.
In April,
programming.
In April, we did something. We were a part of something called Girls in ICT. So there was a whole lot of other business and industry professionals that came through. So it was us, it was BTC,
Like FemSTEM.
BPL. Yeah. So we hosted this thing where we had a bunch of young women that come in to learn about STEM from people that are actually in it. So all of my bosses were there teaching them what they do for a living.
Wow.
And we had that at Atlantis as well. And there was such a huge turnout. I really feel like, like I said, if you're interested in it, you would definitely want to secure your space, because we had such a huge turnout the last time. You definitely don't want to miss out on these guest speakers.
All right. So the Inspire Her Women's Conference taking place October 12th at the Grand Ballroom at Atlantis. Speakers are going to be Shauna Spenley, Maya Watson. Shauna Spenley, she's the president of Global Entertainment Riot Games. And that name, Riot Games, I knew when you said that, I was like, why does this sound so familiar? For all of my gamer guys out there, Riot Games is the company that's behind League of Legends
Right.
and Valorant.
Yes.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Mhm.
those are two AAA titles. Okay, that's wow,
Listen,
wow.
if even if the knowledge, even sometimes people be like, oh well, I'm already here. There's nothing else I can learn. There's
Mhm.
nothing else I can learn. Even if you aren't going for the knowledge, which I think should be the major thing that you go for,
Mhm.
you should still go as a chance to network with these industry professionals.
Mhm.
And then you're going to have other professionals from around the Bahamas. That's only two of the speakers there, but there's going to be a lot more going on. And it's really an opportunity to not only learn, but also to showcase what you have or learn ways that you can improve on yourself and on your business. And maybe you too could end up with a name that is so well known in things like Riot Games and Netflix and like
Many others, like Maya Watson, for example. Like I said, she worked with the Obamas. Like that's a wild thing
Yeah.
to
that's
accomplish in
the
your
black
life.
couple.
Exactly. So you definitely, like I said, I feel like it's a great investment.
Yeah.
It's 35 for kids, 50 for adults, and it's a great experience for you to network, to learn, to experience.
And of course, we have 4 tickets that we're going to be giving away. If you don't get them, given to someone in this show. You could definitely count that throughout the rest of next week. We're going to be finding a way to make sure that these get into the right hands. And another thing is too,
Did you ask the question, Beats?
we did ask the question over the break. I didn't ask it on air, but we asked it over the break. But I was going to say another thing is really just seeing like with your own eyes people that have achieved so much is sort of like a mind. It does thing. It lets you know that hey, wait, the ceiling is not the
It doesn't
Bahamas.
exist,
It
yeah.
doesn't exist.
Exactly.
And when you hear some of their stories, like you said, their
Exactly.
personal life, how they learned to find that balance and where they came from.
Mhm.
Because everybody wasn't born with a silver spoon. A lot of people fought tooth and nail to get where they are. And now that they are where they are and they're willing to teach you and share with you, like, what more can you ask for?
Absolutely. And like I said, these are our main guest speakers, but we also have panelists that I don't want to share too much, but we also have panelists that are going to be there that are also going to be, you can have one-on-one conversations with them, candid conversations. We're going to have activations where you can speak with them for a while if you want to. So take advantage of the opportunity while it's here, honestly.
Okay, so thank you very much, Chara.
Not a problem.
That was Chara with the Inspire Her Women's Conference. I know I keep saying it, but I need you to understand the gravity of what is going to be happening on October 12th. There's going to be 2 sessions. Schools, listen out. The early session from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. is going to be for students. That session is only $35. And the evening session will start from 5 p.m. to 9:30. This is one day only. Starts at $50. All right. And you're going to have opportunity to win one of the tickets to this life-changing conference right here on Star 106.5. Any last words before we go off to this break?
I would just honestly say, like I said, you want to secure your place. The tickets are moving, so you definitely want to secure your place. I'm going to be there. They're going to be there. Hopefully you guys can join us. It's going to be a great event, so I'll be happy to see you there.
All right. Thank you very much. When
Thank
we come
you.
back, we have the Bahamian Jack of all trades, Mr. Jonny Cake. We're going to be talking music. We're going to be talking family life. We're going to be talking really anything. This is Star 106.5 Free Your Mind on a Give Thanks Feature Thursday.
Wherever you are in the world, Cleveland Clinic's world-class care is here for you. From Ohio to Florida to London, Cleveland Clinic treats thousands of patients every year. Ranked number 2 in the world by Newsweek, you can trust our caregivers to enhance your experience across each step of your treatment journey. For every care in the world, learn more at clevelandclinic.org/Caribbean.
So the question that we asked to give away one of the tickets is.
Juicy fried chicken,
First person
mashed
to type
potatoes
the
with
name
gravy,
on
and a hot buttery biscuit for only $5. That's genius. Part of the KFC Genius menu, the KFC $5 snack box delivers on flavor and value. Need to feed more than one? KFC's Great Picks has got you covered. Packed with 4 thighs and 4 legs, fried to golden perfection, plus 4 buttery biscuits for only $20. More genius. Hungry for deals? The Genius Menu at KFC. It's finger-licking good.
Live from the capital city of the Bahamas.
Alrighty, and we are live.
This is Star 106.5 FM.
Hello, Ricky, it's Jonny Gate. This Jonny Gate, man, listen, don't believe they're trying to keep us locked down. They want to go outside and kill man, they're just breaking straight, man, that's sweet music. You know why they go there, you know when they go there, it's kill man. Watch this. When the music plays, I'm the first one to dance. Sexy gal don't whine on me, while my rum in my hand. Reggae spread so sweet, don't think you understand. I go in to mash up the place every time I go by the farm. I always get drinking till I lose and I wet. Nobody gon' watch me if I can't bad and I sweat. On the market set, drunk but I ain't missing a step. Man, if you ain't feel the vibe, then stay over there by yourself. When Reagan's grave returns, I can dance, I can sing, I can wave my flag. When Reagan's grave returns, I can drink all the rum, I can get on by. When Reagan's grave returns, I can dance, I can sing, I can wave my flag. When Reagan's grave returns, I can drink all the rum, I can get on by. Get him, Ricky! Just give me the Reagan's grave, beat that drum and scrape that grave. I get scrapped inside Long Bay, I like to fish with Jonny Cake and say, just give me the Reagan's grave, beat that drum and scrape that grave. I get scrapped inside Long Bay, I like to fish with Jonny Cake and say, just give me the Reagan's grave, beat that drum and scrape that grave. I get scrapped inside Long Bay, I like to fish with Jonny. When the music plays, I'm the first one to dance. Down at the regatta with some blue marlins in my pants. Reggae grave so sweet, don't think you understand. Man, woman, banging back on a man. I always get drinking till I lose and I wet. Nobody gon' watch me if I can't bad and I sweat. On your market set, drunk but I ain't missing the step. Man, if you ain't feel no vibe, then stay over there by yourself. When Reagan's grave return, I can dance, I can sing, I can wave my flag. When Reagan's grave return, I can drink all the rum, I can get on by. When Reagan's grave return, I can dance.
Star 106.5. Yes, it's a feature Thursday on Free Your Mind. When Waking Scrape returns, let's get him Ricky by the man himself, Jonny Cake. And we have the man in the building today. Good afternoon, Mr. Jonny Cake.
What's happening, Beach? What's going on, man?
Play things nice, you know.
Yeah, you see.
Listen, I'm so happy we could get you inside the studio today. Because listen, for those of you that don't know, Jonny Cake is one of those rare Bahamian gems that he's kind of like the definition of a Bahamian when it comes like as an artist. This man he raps, he sings. He used to do a little bit of acting. I'm not sure if you still do acting.
I still do acting.
All right, he does acting. He does comedy because really, I don't know if you remember, but like when for those who don't remember, one of his first songs that was like really, really, really big was like a parody of Loyal by Chris Brown.
No, that wasn't the first one.
That was one of your first big hits.
No, that wasn't one of the first big ones.
What was one of the first big ones?
These Cutters One Bamboo Shack. That Blue Mystic Cutter special.
Well, sing it for me. Let me
These
add.
Cutters One Bamboo Shack. These Cutters One Bamboo.
Right.
Yeah, that was the first big one, and then the remix was the follow up after that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that was the first one.
Thank you so much for being on the show today.
No problem.
So we're here to talk music. We're here to talk family life. Really, we just chilling. We can pretend like we under the tree right now and we just having a candid conversation.
Where the dominoes?
That's the only thing we're missing.
No, I know anything we're missing. Where the rum?
Yeah, well, we can get to that after we come, you know, we can't do that.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Couple things, listen.
All right. So, what's new, Johnny Gate?
What's new? The first newest thing that I've done is I gotta get this out of the way quick. I'm collaborating. I have a collaboration with Tornage coming up. I'm jumping into the soca field real quick because, you know, I jump from genre to genre when I'm ready because I like to make what I feel. I don't like nobody to try box me or tell me what I'm supposed to do, because at the end of the day, music just is just like flowing water for me. Yeah, that's what it is. I don't say, oh, I can't make this because I am. No. So got a big tune coming up with Tornage. That's gonna be big. Next is I got a song that is the newest thing was going kind of making some rounds on TikTok and on social media that me expressing myself about what's going on with all these roadblocks and thing, man.
Can we talk about that for a second?
Yeah.
I don't want to take you off track, but anyway, no.
You sure? Because I was ready just now.
We can circle back.
Yeah. And other than that, new music, new. I got some merch coming on the way too. A whole lot of stuff. I'm really stepping into the influencer lifestyle now.
Okay.
So yeah, you see what I'm saying? That's what the money is now. So you do what you got. You do. You see. So that's what's happening right now.
All right. Now your latest song that you say release. What was the name of it? I heard a piece, but I don't remember the name.
It's Quota. The song actually named is Quota. You see what I'm saying? Yeah,
I see what you're saying. Because it was something about pull this car over. Unfortunately, we can't play it on the air at this moment because we didn't get it. The thing didn't do the thing, but we will have that for you, our listeners, very, very shortly. But the song is talking about.
It's talking about okay. So there was this little rumor, let me say rumor and speculation and thing that, you know, certain decorated forces were getting certain incentives if they get a certain amount of people, you know, pulled over and get a lot of stuff. There was a rumor going around in social media space, you know what I'm saying? And as you can see, now I have no problem with the law at all, and you want to make sure this country is safe. You want to make sure people can walk the streets, and you know what I'm saying, with this crime rate and everything, you want to make sure it's fine. But then again, you know, when you have roadblocks on every single corner, 7 to 8 o'clock in the morning, you're trying to get to work and traffic back up and you're getting a little harassed in a way. You know, it's one thing with feel protected and safe and, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you just want to make sure you're good. But no, it's more like, what you doing? Let me see you. Where's the license? Where's your insurance? Pull the car over. Let me just search you right now. You know what I'm saying? So I had to speak for the people that's kind of that's kind of feeling a little stuffy from that right now.
Yeah, I definitely could agree with you with that, and I think a lot of people too. It's not, nobody is against. Well, I'm not saying nobody. We don't say nobody, but the average Bahamian is not against the police. In fact, the average Bahamian is a big fan of police officers.
And
believe it or not, and defense force officers, and nurses and doctors, but I also find it, to be very strange that we tend to always have these periods of increased road blockage, and anytime there's a new shipment of vehicles, I just find that they coincide just so nicely. It's just, I'm not saying that they only have roadblocks.
I thought he was gonna say something else. I thought you was gonna say, we always have this new shipment of officers every time, and spend some money to do something like a fancy thing downtown and block off the roads and close just for practicing. Stuff like that. They gotta put the money back if they get out. But I don't know. This is just speculation.
That's all it is.
Just speculation from observation. And on some level, I kind of get it. Even if that is the case, which I'm not saying that it is, I get it. The money have to come from somewhere, and we might as well, do our job to get the money.
But you ain't got to come from that
job. It's just that sometimes it does feel a bit excessive.
Yes, you get flustered. It's very frustrating. You feel more monitored than protected. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Not even. Well, that is that too. But also, you went to work all day. All day. You get off, let's say 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. You're trying to drive home. You're wondering, bro, why is there why have I been sitting in traffic in the same spot for about an hour? only to find out the police just checking to see
That's it,
who
it's
got
blocked.
the car license.
You can need a little
You know
thing.
what? At this moment, I have to say thank you to our unsung heroes. That's the heroes who go in the WhatsApp group and say, "Hey,
Roadblock groups.
roadblock right here. If you're strapped for time, take this route." Oh my gosh, we love y'all.
What happened, Beats?
Y'all is
I don't know,
my
I feel-
personal heroes because I live far and I just got a lot of traffic to go through.
I kind of feel two ways about that.
And the thing is, right?
Yeah.
It ain't that my car thing, but it's just that it's so much. I
It's a
feel
hassle.
unnecessary
Yeah.
roadblocks.
Yeah.
Back to back to back. There's a roadblock this morning. There's a roadblock this afternoon. There's a roadblock on the way home. Why?
And then
But I appreciate it because now I know. Okay, let me not go this way. Let me take the even longer way. But at least I know I have a smooth ride and I can get home, like that.
you know what impresses me about the roadblocks though, where I could kind of see the change. You remember, a few years ago when we first got our licenses, and it was always what street
What?
the roadblock is.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
only evident, but now
They
it's
switch
like
it up, bro.
these roadblocks be catching you
Mhm.
Bruh.
out of nowhere.
I was coming across Westridge the other day.
Yeah.
Randomly, Westridge, long road, bunch of speed bumps. Ain't hardly nobody's beat through there. Why the police park up through there?
Bro.
Stopping people?
In Westridge?
In Westridge?
I didn't know they get a roadblock with them.
Say they gone up roadblock
They
there.
haven't road.
Well,
Ain't
man,
no
that's
place safe no more.
Bro, I
They
was
stay
coming.
by the gates of Albany and all.
I was coming past the stadium one day, and in the past, you might have had a roadblock like right at the roundabout after you pass GH.
Yeah, yeah.
They had a roadblock. It wasn't even a big roadblock, because now they have these mini roadblocks too.
2 to 3
Right.
officers right there. Yeah, yeah.
Right when
yeah.
you get on that, I was impressed. Honestly, I was like, whoa, okay. And it's nighttime. Whoa.
But they organized now because they even got a tow truck on the side of the road.
Multiple,
That's the next thing,
multiple,
too.
bro.
Right.
And you have to pay for that. Just know that.
I need to find me one tow truck going on. And
Right.
y'all making the money right now.
That's crazy.
We got a comment from AJ says the thing about traffic is people don't know how to use the roundabout. Traffic is being backed right up because people take forever to use the roundabout. That's one of my
Oh God, that's
one of my biggest pet peeves.
You
Yeah,
need
about
to
someone
make a song
stop
about that next.
On the
Stop on the
roundabout thing.
roundabout.
But then again, right? How much education did you really have on roundabouts when it came to getting
People
license?
actually did not pay for their license.
You understand what I'm saying? Like
Actually
when
took
you did the
money.
roundup, you did that test at what 16, 17.
Yes.
And you just willy-nilly through that. And then they pop up out of nowhere a whole 6-leg one, and then it might be 8-leg. You ain't have you know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, when do you go on the inside when you're supposed to come over? And like the average driver. I'm talking about the drivers who take kind of pride in driving. Like I have a pride in driving.
Yeah.
Like I'll turn on my signal on the highway, let people know I coming past. Like I like racing games, you know what I'm saying? So I'll do those type of things. But for the average people who really just willy-nilly get up, we go to food store, what's not, they ain't worrying about all that, bro.
You ever had someone, and this is the new thing that I've noticed, and I've seen that when people do stuff like bad driving, it comes in waves.
Yeah.
And when you notice it happening once, you best believe that's gonna happen to you a few more times this week.
Before you reach your destination.
The thing this week for me has been people just randomly stopping in the middle of the road for whatever. Like either you letting someone out of the car, or that's just usually what it is. You just letting someone out of the car, you just stop right here.
Bro, people is be stopping on the roundabout now, bro. And I've seen that multiple, stopping in the middle of the roundabout. The lesson, but you have the ultimate right away right now. Stop it, middle of the roundabout. Just stop. Hey, you go ahead. Tourist, where you from? Where you from?
No.
Go back. Go back.
That's it.
I feel as though SD car owners, y'all need to put cameras like on the hood and the back of the SD car when y'all rent these out and review the footage. Don't be letting these cars, because let me tell you something, these people don't care about your SD, bro.
Not at all.
At all.
They need to put them on there and watch the people drive. Hey, what you doing? Wrong way.
Wrong lane, buddy.
They need the same people who doing the ankle monitoring to be running the SD car company. And just call them like, hey.
Boy,
You know this boy wasn't letting you out the corner. Why you going?
Honestly, I feel like if they was to do that, they get out the business so far. People is be doing so much stuff in them SD.
I feel like a lot of people just rent SDs for that the single purpose of I gonna drive by today. I want to drive.
I want that
horribly.
much my car.
Driving bad isn't a choice, you know. Driving bad is a feeling, man.
Oh wow.
It's a lifestyle.
You see what I said? As we doing this today, just roll. You know what I mean? Some people just don't have no cares. That's the only bit of freedom that they have to be a little bit reckless. Sadly, might not be at the cost of someone being injured, but literally that's how some people, I've heard this before. Literally, that's how some people feel.
Yes,
That
AJ.
was one of my
It is also the bus drivers. That's
Which one it is?
in the middle of the road.
Flicking road?
Flicking
All right.
Was that the inspiration for that song?
Yeah, but that's because we did get let out the first time to go to the bar, bro. Like, come on, boy. Like, what? That was just pure bar feeling. Like, we could go and get a drink legally. It feel like we was running and thing back then in pandemic.
Yeah, boy.
You know what I
And
mean?
people selling the bills.
People got they cracking the AC, pushing the AC out the wall. Yeah, bro, see, put the AC back in. I'm like, man, what?
It was like a speakeasy.
Really?
Prohibition.
It's like we want a cigarette. But yeah, but when that, oh man, that was a full freestyle, just full feeling. That's all that was.
So I noticed it was around the time, because we're getting back to the pandemic. It was around the time of the pandemic when you sort of made this divergence from, because I know you always did rap and R&B.
Oh, you thought I always did Reagan's Grave?
No, I was asking. That's what he was meaning. Because I was about to say.
But then in the pandemic, you went to this new lane.
One moment, Beats. You remember Desmond?
Yeah.
I used to sing with Desmond. We used to play.
Yes, I do. Yes. You was there. Yeah, you know what's going on then. Yeah.
Okay, sorry, Beats.
Hold on, for me and everybody else online, who's Desmond?
Back to you. Oh, that's a band that I.
Desmond Wilkinson.
Williams.
Where did I get Wilkinson from?
I have no idea.
The Motion Band. That's what it was.
The Motion Band.
Yes.
Okay.
Are you saying that?
Yeah. So I was saying around the time of the pandemic, that's when came to the general public's knowledge. Johnny Cake has made this kind of left turn into Rake and Scrape. What was the inspiration for that?
I always wanted to do Rake and Scrape, to tell you the truth. My dad is a DJ. I have all the Keep the Vibe Alive CDs. I have all the best of the best. My dad just loves BMA music. I've always been into BMA music, right? But I went off to school. Like, when I started music, I started in the States. That's where I get the rapping thing from. So one of my corner boys, Joe Blacks, he was a rapper from back in the day when part of the Poet with them and Daddy Waits and all them was doing their thing, whatever, White House them and what's not. But I got an opportunity over the pandemic, and that's what caused it. The pandemic gave me this opportunity. A friend that I knew from I was 6 years old, right? His name is Chad Young. He's a bit older, right? And I went to church with him. We were in the church together for a while. And Chad Young, one day out of the blue, comes to me and say, "Hey, bro, I would like for you to jump on this rhythm randomly, And I was like, okay, fine. I think it's like maybe some rap rhythm. I don't know. He sends me the Get 'em Ricky rhythm.
Yeah.
I'm like, whoa. Mind you, I've been looking for Rake and Scrape beats all my life. Now, mind you, I found some, but I might as well tell you now, they are a bit pricey, bro. This isn't buying no $16 beat off YouTube from a producer right there. Rake and Scrape, you can spend your little $8,000, $9,000.
Because it's a niche. You can't get that anywhere outside of
No, that right here. And you can spend your money on it. And he sends me this to say, you want to jump on this rhythm. Now, I come to find out that he has been responsible for many Rake and Scrape songs. Have you heard? I know him all my life. And I was looking for Rake and Scrape all this time, and they never knew that, right? So when he sent it to me, originally, Get 'em Ricky was supposed to be a soca song, because I like soca as well, right? It was supposed to say When Carnival Returns. But he read me right up and said, no, sir. There's no way you can let you do this. This is a Rake and Scrape beat. You better say When Rake and Scrape Return, because, we're in the pandemic and what's not like that. And I was like, all right, you know what? I'm going to do it. So said, so done. Drop the rhythm. And then, once it go hot, you can't go back. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, because when I first heard Get 'em Ricky for the first time, it was one of the first times that it was like you hearing Rake and Scrape, right? The beat is it's Rake and Scrape through and through. But it was portions of the song that were like reminding you of like R&B. I was like, that's different.
Yeah, because when I'm making music, I always try to, because I have so much backgrounds in different genres of music. I was a singer at first. I was a rapper. I did choirs. I did all of these things, church choirs, all these stuff. So I have a lot of background in different melodies and what's not. And I try to converge them all to give a different sound when I do it.
That's the artistry of it.
Yeah, you want a different sound. You don't want to sound like everybody when you're doing these type of things. So I usually try to put an extra melody, put an extra song, put an extra word in there to, you know what I'm saying, just give it some more life than what you would or usually hear from every other Reagan Scrape artist.
Yeah, that's and you achieved that because I can be real. Get Him Ricky up to be one of my, like, hands down, one of my favorite Reagan Scrape
Well, thank you.
songs.
Well, thank you.
That right up there with
I like to thank my mom.
You know, so we'll get to that.
Yeah. All right. Boy, we running out of time. I want to talk about just a few more things, and then we're gonna get on because we got the Drive at 5 mix coming up from with DJ AI coming up at 5:00. But I remember a few weeks ago, you and we had a conversation.
Mm-hmm.
We were talking about performers' rights.
Yeah.
In the Bahamas.
Mm-hmm.
Your songs, do you, as far as the business side of that, how deep are you in that?
Yeah, I get paid for every one of my songs. I get royalties. We do split sheets when I'm working with different producers and artists. I'm with BMI. I have my IPI numbers. I am with distributors. I'm with multiple distributors, DistroKid, To Encore. And yeah, like I copyright my music. It's what a lot of people and artists need to understand, that music is artistry, but it is a business. Like, it is a serious business. If you have a shop, if you have a clothing store, if you have a farm, if you have whatever you do, your music as a person, you are literally, your voice is your product, and you are a walking business. It's that serious. Music goes that deep. Do you know that there's
Johnny, that can't be true.
I'm telling you.
We've always been told, music, that ain't no real business. That ain't no real job.
Oh gosh, don't let me start with the churches.
You gotta be a doctor or lawyer or work the BPL.
But you know what's crazy though? That are some, I could understand why, what I would say some of the older Bahamians say that, because this can be serious. We have a problem with copyright laws in the Bahamas. I can be straight up and I can be 100% real. We have a problem with that, all right? Mm-hmm. When, let's say, I make a song, I spend $1,500 on making a song, right? Mm-hmm. I put this song out, and I don't want to step on nobody's toes, but this is just what is real. Some random DJ, nobody comes up, let's say random DJ, takes the song, burns it on a CD, and sells it. Mm-hmm. That is my intellectual property that you're selling on that CD. If you do that in any other country, United States, whatever case, you're going to be arrested. People are going to fight you for that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? We don't have the proper policing for our intellectual property. That's why it's very hard for us to collect the amount of money, because there's a substantial amount of money that Bahamian artists can actually get. Or the shoots, you is crazy. Like, I'll give an example. Every business that's playing music publicly, where the public can hear, you're supposed to have a license to play that music.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? You're supposed to be licensed. You're supposed to be paying a certain amount of money a year to make sure that the people that you are playing are getting. That's a royalty. That's one of our most biggest royalties that we're supposed to get. Yeah. I would say almost 60-70% of the royalties that we're supposed to get in the Bahamas, we don't get due to copyright infringement.
I'll give you even another one. How many times have you heard an advertisement for a company on the radio or online on your phone or whatever, and they're using a song that you know? Let's say it's a Lil Wayne song. You think Lil Wayne knows that
copyright infringement?
You actually supposed to pay for that?
Yeah, because that is your bread and butter. But the thing about it is, you go ahead. You
but I think, I was saying, I think a loophole to that though is, I think if it's with the words, then they have to pay. But if it's just, because sometimes a lot of people just use the music.
So the producer,
they don't use a long enough. So if it's consecutively XYZ length, then they have to pay. But if it's like short 4-second, 5-second increments, then
most radio ads are 30 to a minute. The majority, the majority are 30 seconds to a minute. That's how radio ads are set up, right? If you have 30 or 60 seconds, right?
But
the minute,
I haven't heard any 60-second ads.
No, I'm talking about you have 30 seconds all the time.
All the time.
30 seconds is a royalty. That producer, someone made that beat.
But that's where the loophole is.
There's no loophole.
Sometimes they don't use it consecutively. They don't go.
It doesn't matter.
30 seconds playing the song.
It doesn't matter.
They play it a little clip here.
It doesn't matter.
And then they play a next.
It doesn't matter. You put my song in your system. Once my song is in your system, the radio station pays royalties. They pay a blanket license, and that blanket license have everything that's supposed to be being paid, and that goes out. So if my beat is being played and I'm registered with a performance rights organization, I'm supposed to get paid for that. You understand what I'm saying?
Well, you know how this could help if people to go through the right avenues to create these ads instead of just
that's what I said.
That's why you should come here to Star 106 to get the ad done the right way. Because guess what? When we make ads, we use royalty-free music.
Makes sense, and it's right there. That's the thing about it. It is right there, but that is the main issue towards it, and that's why you had a lot of people say music don't make no money. Because if we could have got every copyright for what we're supposed to get as artists in the Bahamas, man, we'd have plenty millionaire break and scrape artists willy-nilly around.
All right.
So I have a question for you before
Hold on. Ari,
we
we're
end.
gonna have to get to that off air on the live because we are way over time on another feature Thursday here on Star 106.5. This is Free Your Mind. I have to say thank you to the people that made this show possible. I have to say thank you to the Cleveland Clinic. Thank you to KFC. Thank you to C-File. Thank you to Printer Tile. Bahamas Air, who is sending you to watch a Miami Dolphins game October 29th. All right, all you got to do is take a flight anywhere the Bahamas Air flies internationally. Send your confirmation code over to marketing@bahamasair.com, and you are on your way to the Dolphins game. You know, it's our national team. And a special thank you to Bahamas Welding and Fire, Muffler World, and Solomon's and Costright, where it pays to be a member. This was Free Your Mind on a feature Thursday. I got your Drive at 5 with DJ AI. Coming up next, don't touch that dial.
It's football season, and Bahamas Air wants you to fly and win to watch the Miami Dolphins battle the New England Patriots on October 29th at the Hard Rock Stadium in Miami.
The Windward's got a first down in Miami territory.
To enter, you must fly on Bahamas Air on an international flight between September 1st through October 18th. Email us your flight confirmation code to marketing@bahamasair.com and you're entered.
Miami just looking for some kind of rhythm here offensively.
If you win, you and a friend will be flying round trip with tickets to the game to see the Miami Dolphins play the New England Patriots live at the Hard Rock Stadium.
Miami takes the lead. Not exactly how it was designed, but put it on the board.
All entries must be submitted before 12 noon Wednesday, October 18th. Drawing to take place Friday, October the 20th. And the rules and restrictions apply. Fly and win with Bahamas Air.
At Fresh Market, we believe in the power of a fresh experience. We guarantee you'll taste the difference from our freshly sourced produce to our hand-picked meats, dairy, and large selection of specialty and organic. Our knowledgeable and helpful associates are always on hand to answer any questions and help you find exactly what you need for that special dish. You can shop confidently, knowing you're getting the freshest and highest quality products available. Visit Fresh Market today and experience the difference fresh can make.
I been up by Pinder the other day, and I meet him setting up a display with one set of tile would look polygonish. I said, Pinder, this big funny shaped tile is one piece. But I say, Lumpkin, this is my new line of hexagon tile. I named them Oxford White Hex.
Okay, let me tell you how it goes, all right?
This one named Elephant Gray Hex, like a charcoal gray. And this one is the Rail Black Hex. These not only get character, they get strength because they're
I have a lot of people that's around.
Stop by to see the new line of durable hexagon tile at Pinder Tile.
Everybody knows everybody.
24/7 around the world.
So basically,
Catch us
it's
on
a
the
lot
World
of people
Wide
driving
Web
off
at
your name and making money. If
star106fm.com.
you're just a performing artist and that's what you do, I understand. But there's easy. I've had, let me tell you how I know. I've had Sammy Star call me and say, hey bro, I'd like to sing a song, whatever the case may be, blah, blah, blah. I've had Naughty call me one time, hey bro, I would have the case may be. They call, they engage with you, and they let you know what it is. Because at the end of the day, they're using your music as a part of their set to make money. That's why I say a set list. So if we keep it 20 business, if you have me on your set list, I'm happy to be a part of that role, especially if you're singing non-English cover, like you're singing a song. You know what I'm saying? So I don't feel it's a way to say it, but I don't feel as though it's wrong because at the end of the day, this is the business. This is how we're doing things. Like this is what we're doing. So my people, I'm an artist going up there singing every other thing in our song, making all our money. That's not
I came along, and I'm dancing so hot, you don't want nobody cool you down. You feel me deep in your belly, cause my body's so low. You make me sing your song. Oh my God, let me tell you what's I want.
Hold on, one second. Wait, let me just say this.
And show me emotion. Your body wave like the ocean.
That's the first thing I started with. If you fix that, then everything else falls into place.
That's a 2.5.
And show me emotion. Your body wave like the ocean. Yeah, I'm the magic potion. She whine but my body so. Me no have no chance, she got me daddy do. Slam the thing down and let me know. Girl from Bahamas to Toronto. Love the way she whine but my body so. Me no have no chance, she got me daddy do. Slam the thing down and let me know. Girl from Bahamas to Toronto. Oh. Turn up for the lights, kiss you with the ties. Answer when your body want me to you.
Clearly, you want to be part of the conversation. Pull up next time.